accomplishment for Mary Barlow. Born Mary Dean Holder on May 6, 1936, to parents Edwin and Irene, she grew up in the little town of Vanceburg, Kentucky. She graduated early from high school just a few days after her 16th birthday, and she was valedictorian of her senior class. At the age of 16, Mary left home to attend nursing school at Murray State University. After completing the initial coursework, Mary relocated to Owensboro as a student nurse and lived in the dormitory on the hospital grounds, working countless hours in order to complete her nurse's training. After she graduated in 1955, she worked for a time in Frankfort, Kentucky, and Cincinnati, Ohio, in child psychiatry before returning to Owensboro, where she married Joseph William Barlow in 1958. Upon her return to Owensboro, she began working at Owensboro-Davis County Hospital, where she worked for more than 30 years in obstetrics and labor hall until she retired in 1995. In 1981, Mary took a position as the head of the newly created infection control department at Davis County Hospital. Over the next 14 years, Mary not only developed the department, but also implemented protocols and procedures for infection control for newly discovered infections like MRSA and AIDS. Mary's work with each of these programs required attending national conferences to learn the most current and advanced management plans. Mary was progressive during the AIDS epidemic, not only taking AIDS awareness and education into the community, but also by working side to side with AIDS victims on the local AIDS council, and even attending the bedside of those suffering with AIDS symptoms. Over time, she rose in leadership with her profession, becoming a local expert in infection control. During her tenure, the hospital had no outbreaks of infectious disease. Beyond the walls of the hospital, Mary worked with the Kentucky Nurses Association, served on the Green River Area Development District, Health and Aging Council, and the Association for Professionals in Infection Control, and served as the president of the Owensboro chapter of the National Organization for Women. She has always been very proud of her work lobbying for the seatbelt law in Kentucky, as Kentucky became one of the early states to pass such legislation. In 1989, Mary was honored as KNA's Nurse of the Year for her years of dedicated service to her community and to the state. Later in life, Mary was active in the Owensboro Christian Church and assisted with fundraising for the new sanctuary for the building on College Drive, and then again for the purchase of the old Lincoln Mall. She served faithfully on the compassion team who delivered meals to members' family dealing with illnesses and death of a loved one. She developed the emergency response team through which she recruited, scheduled, and coordinated healthcare professionals to be on site during church services and functions to provide immediate care in the event of a health-related emergency. She worked tirelessly to obtain needed equipment, including an AED and a stretcher for the ERT program. No summary of Mary's life would be complete without mentioning the University of Kentucky Wildcats. They have been her favorite pastime, second only to time with her family. Mary was not only a fan, she was a regular attendee at games. She has remained a diehard fan. No matter what, she always roots for her boys. for you the whole time. I figured that.
Oh, are you gonna do it for me? Say what I want to say. How long do you want to be down here? We can talk.
Ellen, go ahead.
We can say what we want. We can invite all the people that are here with us, and we're so glad that they're here with us. And we just think it's wonderful.
Thank you all so much for this esteemed honor for my mother.